Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Radium Girls. And this is from the directing duo of Lydia Dean Pilcher and Gina Moeller, and this is about a group of young women in the 1920s fighting against, I believe, American Radium, and this company that they work for, and all of the infections and the poisoning that this element is creating in people in contact with it and trying to fight for them to stop producing it. And this film, if I'm not mistaken, was supposed to come out in 2018, and it's finally getting distributed now. So it's interesting seeing a couple of these young actresses like Joey King and Abby Quinn in this film at this particular time, because they're a little bit older now and have grown up a bit since they filmed this film. And you can tell they're definitely young. And watching this film, it definitely gives off those vibes of very much like this is a historical drama. It's really captures the feel of the time. It really captures the costumes, the makeup, the hairstyles. It captures that time period. And it's a very specific time period in the 1920s. And this film really captures that. It has a very distinct look to it. It's shot well. It has a very, the cinematography and how the picture looks feels like you are watching potentially an older film, and I think that works nicely in setting up the time period for this film. And at the core of it, you have some quality performances from Joey Quinn and Joey King and Abby Quinn, mixing them up, and this is why I have notes. But you have those two actresses really carrying this film because they're the emotional heft to it, and they do deliver those emotional moments and carry this film. But in the end, this film feels very much like your run-of-the-mill kind of historical drama. It goes this particular beats, delivers on those particular beats. It's well acted, it's well directed. It might have some pacing issues. It does feel a bit long at places and might lose its energy, especially towards the middle and that second act time, where it might feel a bit repetitive in showing like their struggles that they're going through to bring this to light. But it definitely has that feel of like, I know where this is going, and like I know it's a historical drama. If you looked it up, you know where it went. But the idea is, it was very predictable. It was very by the numbers in story-wise. But it's still very well created, well acted. And, if you're somebody that really loves historical dramas and period pieces, I think you're really going to get a lot out of this film. If you're somebody that needs more than being lost in that time period and given like a straightforward kind of plot, then I think you might struggle a little bit with watching this film. Where like a film like Radioactive was a little more ambitious in how it was presented and created, this film feels a little bit more reliable in terms of connecting with the story and the characters feeling more human and you feeling that emotional connection. And in the end, I think this is a pretty solid historical drama. I think a decent amount of people who will go see this will enjoy this and get a lot out of it. For those who are really hoping for a little more from their film, they might feel a little disappointed or feel like this might be lacking. But in the end, this is a solid historical drama. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.